The eyes of the country remain on Grand Bahama following the Prime Minister's address at the Grand Bahama Chamber of Commerce on Monday night. Last night, the Freeport Licensee Association and the Grand Bahama Port Authority releasing statements and the chairman of the PLP firing back. Tonight, we have team coverage. We begin tonight with the battle of the statements. Our Azure Quant leads us off with reaction from residents.
It was the battle of the statements in the aftermath of Prime Minister the Honorable Philip Davis's address at the Grand Bahama Chamber of Commerce's business meeting on Monday. First, the Freeport Licensees Association issuing their statement, swiftly followed by the Grand Bahama Port Authority. Both responses in direct reaction to the PM's straightforward remarks addressing the simmering tensions between the government and the Grand Bahama Port Authority. Now, as it all unfolds, residents are chiming in on this ongoing saga.
It doesn't look good.
On May 8th, in a statement, the Freeport Licensees Association expressing their disappointment in the lack of concrete solutions and collaboration between the government and the Grand Bahama Port Authority. The statement raising concerns about alleged sudden fees owed by the GBPA, criticism of compliance efforts, and biased representation of historical events. The FLA emphasizes the need for transparent dialogue and collaboration to move Freeport forward.
They definitely have to sit down and just come to a conclusion.
They need to sit at the table like what Edwards and George would have done and sit down, discuss it, work it out, and move on.
Meanwhile, shortly after, the GBPA also responding in a statement and acknowledging the concerns raised, reaffirming its commitment to Freeport's development through ongoing investments and initiatives.
They take too long to deal with that. They're supposed to do that in a long time.
After policy now, they got to go back and check their records to see if it's lining up based on what the Prime Minister says. And if it is, pay up. If it isn't, what you worrying about?
While the GBPA's statement notes the plan to address public concerns with a live event to provide clarity on historical records, one resident, while staying neutral, expresses his dissatisfaction with how the situation is unfolding.
I think that it's unfortunate that, in this time especially, we are pinning ourselves against each other when we really should just be coming together and dealing with the issues at hand and figuring out what's best for the community.
Now, amidst the release of the two statements, Progressive Liberal Party's chairman, the Honorable Fred Mitchell, is also weighing in, denouncing that the responses are unfortunate, ill-conceived, and misdirected. For the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition, I'm Azure Quant.